I've never really played games that I do not understand, so JP games like these, usually I do not touch, but this game you need to play. Hi, my name is CymenSniped and welcome to the channel. Artery gear is a hidden gem that you really shouldn't sleep on if playing a non-global game doesn't put you off. I'm doing this only after sinking in like around 10 hours of gameplay, and boy do I have a few things to say. Remember to give the video a like and sub to the channel if you like what you see. Let's dive into it. Artery Gear is a mobile gacha game that features, I believe, only waifus with a unique taste of design. You'll find all sorts of variations and styles, but they all have two general themes. 1. Only female, and 2. Hybrid mech. The overall graphic style of the game is also a mixture of 3D environment, 2D art, and digital particles. I'd say that's another step up from the more common anime styles or pure 3D model games. Even though I can't say for sure what is the story about since I don't know how to read or speak Japanese, it probably doesn't really matter cause
Study shows that approximately 78.69% of gacha game players skip more than 99.99% of story cutscenes or dialogue.
But let's be real, most of us play these games didn't really bother with it anyway. The whole reason I'm making this video is because I personally was an Epic 7 player. How does it relate to Epic 7? Listen on. Long time ago, well up to 3 years ago, I've been playing that game like a cult believer for the longest time. Just recently I have finally been able to let that game rest in peace in my gacha graveyard. I'm not saying the game is bad by any means. Well... okay. If you'd like my personal opinion, I'd say it's a hell of a torture. It was fun from early to mid-late game, but when your only objective is to farm speed stat for 90% of your time and you're gated by at least 1,000,000 layers of RNG just to get a competitive piece of gear, I'd say more than 1,000 days of gameplay, I had enough of that shit. But if that doesn't bother you, Epic 7 is one of the most visually stunning and addictive games out there, so keep on playing if you enjoyed the game. Now to get back to topic, Artery Gear felt so familiar when I started playing it to Epic 7, it was like entering the house next door with a similar interior design and you thought your family upgraded the house while you were away at work. What? What the fuck? No, seriously, it does feel like that. Artery Gear in the core sense of gameplay is like an improved or a more fleshed out system of Epic 7. The campaign progression skeletal structure is the same and there are hunts to farm gears and also other dungeons that progresses. Yes, you probably got this right too, the awakening system. PvP is also designed to be the same as the arena in Epic 7 too. Heck, through some really weak Google translations, I even found that a lot of the character skills are also very similar to those from Epic 7. You could definitely call this a clone, but the twist comes here. There are a ton of things that Artery Gear did which Epic 7 fails to do after so many years. I believe at least thus far in the game, Artery Gear manages to find the sensitive balance of what you can achieve through effort and through RNG. The biggest gripe I had for Epic 7 was that the gear progression is riddled by so many layers of RNG, it feels like every piece of equipment is an entire Dark Souls run from start to finish. Getting a piece of gear with the wrong set, it's trash. Get the right gear, but with low rarity, it's trash. Get the right set, the right piece, and high rarity, but bad substat, it's trash. Get the right set, the right piece, and high rarity but low substat roll, it's also trash once again. Like playing a roguelike game, but the character is deleted every single time you die. Go figure. However, here in Artery Gear, the substat is shown to you right from the get-go, meaning to say the moment you see the gear, you'll immediately know if it's trash or a gem without the need to enhance it to plus 15 only to end up with 1 speed roll and 1,000,000 effectiveness. This saves up an enormous amount of time and resources. As far as PvE progression is concerned, I'd say I'm having a great time. They provide enough energy recharges through quest rewards and such that I did not have to use any premium currency to play the game when I feel like it. When things get tough though, I just swap places to improve my characters and they are good to go once more. The gacha rate for the game is set to be 2.5% to get a 5-star unit, which is the highest rarity. But I kid you not, If you've played gacha games for a long enough period of time, you know that anything which isn't 100% is always 50-50. Anything below 50% is 1 in a million. A gacha banner's PD goal in this game is 200. A little bit on the high side, but I say it is what it is. There will be more to praise and complain about this game if only I understood what these rich texts actually meant. But that will have to wait until it releases in English if it ever does. Honestly, I really hope that this game comes to global and provide a steep competition for Epic 7, as that game has been in its own sweet monopolistic world for far too freaking long. Once again, if you can get by the fact that the game isn't in English, then I'd highly recommend you give it a go, at least for a few days, and tell me what you think about it in the comment section below. If you'd like to see more of this game as well, do let me know too. Until the next video, good luck, have fun.